This video provides an overview of where to find FAARFIELD and how to install the program. Refer to Advisory Circular AC 150/5320-6, Airport Pavement Design and Evaluation, and AC 150/5335-5, Standardized Method of Reporting Pavement Strength, PCR, for the basis of the design and evaluation procedures implemented in FAARFIELD. Additionally, this video gives an overview of the software's features and its organization. Discussion topics include FAARFIELD Overview, download and installation, graphical user interface, job and section organization. What is FAARFIELD? It is the FAA's computer program required to complete airport pavement design, pavement evaluation, and pavement classification ratings. FAARFIELD stands for FAA Rigid and Flexible Iterative Elastic Layered Design. The program requires a computer operating in the Microsoft Windows 7 or higher environment, but Windows 10 or higher is recommended. FAARFIELD follows the design procedures as outlined in AC 150/5320-6G, Airport Pavement Design and Evaluation, and AC 150/5335-5D, Standardized Method of Reporting Airport Pavement Strength, PCR. In general, designs produced by FAARFIELD comply with detailed requirements and recommendations of AC 150/5320-6 and AC 150/5335-5. However, it is the designer's responsibility to verify that the inputs used in the program fulfill all requirements and recommendations in the AC. To download FAARFIELD, navigate to www.faa.gov/airports/engineering/design_software and click the FAARFIELD 2.0 link. Once the FAARFIELD 2.0 webpage opens, click the link FAARFIELD 2.0 Installation Files. To install FAARFIELD, follow the guidelines on the Downloads webpage. The user installing the program must have administrative rights to the computer in which the program is being installed. However, operation of the program does not require administrative rights. To launch installation, double-click the file faarfield.installer. The default installation directory for this example is FAARFIELD 2.0.18, located in the user's program files directory. If this directory does not already exist, FAARFIELD creates it during installation. The working directory is the default location for storing job files and report output. This directory is where the traffic library, stored traffic patterns, user-defined aircraft, and various temporary files created during calculation and report generation reside. FAARFIELD 2.0 has a graphical user interface operating within a window, with multiple frames within the window. For this example, we already have a job open to show all the various parts of the program. On the bottom left of the screen, 3 frames display: Explorer, Aircraft, and Materials. In the center of the screen is the multi-use area where section and traffic data display for the section selected in File Explorer. As a best practice, periodically check the FAA Airport Software Design page and ensure that the most recent version of FAARFIELD is installed. The FAARFIELD version and build number display at the top of the program window. Users can resize and rearrange the frames within the program window. Resize windows by clicking the edge of the frame. In addition, frames can float, dock, auto-hide, or hide. For example, you can have the traffic window float by clicking the small downward arrow in the title bar of this window and selecting Floating. Or you can auto-hide frames. In this screenshot, the design options and notes frames are hidden. Clicking the label will unhide the frame until you click into a different frame. Use the Reset button on the toolbar to return to the default startup configuration. The ribbon at the top of the window includes buttons for common commands such as New Job, Open Job, New Section, Save Job, Save As, Save All, Close Job, Create User-Defined Aircraft, Edit User-Defined Aircraft, Batch Run, Help, Reset, and Exit. By hovering the mouse over a button, a pop-up window with a screen tip displays describing what action occurs by selecting that button. Selecting the Help button accesses the extensive help documentation FAARFIELD provides. Selecting the Exit button closes the software. FAARFIELD organizes data and calculations into jobs. A job consists of a group of related sections, with each section consisting of a structure, traffic pattern, and an analysis type. There is no limit to how many jobs a user can create, nor is there any limit to how many jobs can be open at once. Each job may contain multiple sections. There is no limit to how many sections there are in a job. The Explorer window controls which section of a job displays in the multi-user interface, the central main window frame in the program. In this example, the first section displays the Flex sub modified. Sections display both structure and traffic. To create a new job, click New Job. Note that each time FAARFIELD opens, it opens with a default job title, New Job 1. Users may enter a name for the job in the job name text box. Additional details or information on the job may be entered by selecting Job Information in the Explorer frame. This creates a job information window frame. Job names and information apply to all sections created within a job. Once the design is finalized, save the job by using either Save Job or Save As in the menu bar at the top of the program window. FAARFIELD saves jobs with a JobX file extension. Note: FAARFIELD saves to the working directory created when installed. The default location is users/documents/myFAARFIELD. However, users can select which directory to save to by selecting Save As. If additional organization is required, it is recommended to keep jobs organized in folders under myFAARFIELD. For example, a folder named FAARFIELD Videos was created for this video. To open a previous job, click Open Job or navigate to the myFAARFIELD folder by using File Explorer and open the file. Note: FAARFIELD 2.0 jobs have a JobX file extension. FAARFIELD 1.42 jobs have a job.xml file extension. To open a FAARFIELD 1.42 job, navigate to the file in File Explorer. Right-click the 1.42 job.xml file, hover over Open With, and select FAARFIELD 2.0. The job opens in FAARFIELD 2.0. The file name will end with 1.42. Double-click to open FAARFIELD job files. If a job is already open in FAARFIELD, the new job opens and is added to the Explorer frame. In this example, two jobs are open: FAARFIELD Overview and FAARFIELD Intro. The first job has one section, New Flex. The second job has three sections, Flex RWEXT, Flex GA, and Rigid Cargo. This FAARFIELD Overview video demonstrated download and installation, graphical user interface, job and section organization. These reference materials provide further guidance on designing and constructing airport pavements. Please visit www.faa.gov/airports to find these documents, this tool, and other related design tools. For additional information, contact the FAA's Office of Airports. The FAA appreciates your interest. Safe landing.